I spent 7 days this summer exploring and documenting the incredible scenery and wildlife of the Rocky Mountains. I went on countless hikes and found dozens of different birds, mammals, and other wildlife. This is a week in Colorado. Shortly after my arrival, I set off on my first hike up the mountainside when something on the trail caught my eye. I found this feather on the trail, which I'm guessing is a dusky grouse primary, which is a bird I would love to see up here. They're obviously around. Definitely looking forward to finding the bird that dropped this. Well, good morning everybody. This is my first morning here in Colorado, going on a hike in the same area that I did yesterday evening. And it's weird. I'm having to get used to all these new sounds. That little kind of squeaky rising sound, that's a western flycatcher. Got weird squirrel calls I have to learn, all kinds of birds. But it is beautiful. It's a brisk 50 degrees. And yeah, let's go find some birds. I think one of my favorite parts about making these YouTube videos is just being able to share incredible moments like this, like hiking on the trails in the mountains of Colorado with the double rainbow in the background and new birds all around me, and it's like 55 degrees. It's like heaven. I woke up early the next day to explore a new area down by the river. But before I made it down, I stopped to observe a curious pair of young black-billed magpies. They seemed apparently content stuffing random objects into what they deemed as random object holders. The river was beautiful, but I wasn't alone. Nearby, I noticed a spotted sandpiper bobbing along the riverside, fueling up at this scenic pit stop on its long journey south. I took a drive to another part of the river, and it wasn't long before I stumbled across North America's only aquatic songbird, the American dipper. While American dippers are well known for swimming underwater to forage, this dipper seemed to have no problem finding little invertebrates to eat near the surface. One afternoon, I drove to a spot where another birder had seen something incredible. We were looking at a golden eagle nest up in these cliffs. Check it out. Huge shout out to the local birder who helped give me directions. You can see the nest there, and there's a chick in the nest just off to the right side. It's really hard to see. Keeping an eye out for any adults flying around. Have not seen any, but we'll hang around for a little bit and maybe if we're lucky, get eyes on those too. We drove down the road a little bit. We were able to get a better angle, but we're still not really able to see the chick too well. It's really tucked away in the nest. But we were scanning the sky above us and saw one of the parrots flying around, which was really cool. One day, I had the privilege of hiking up this stunning mountainside. The scene was breathtaking and truly felt like I was on a journey somewhere in Middle Earth. I even got to see some snow, which was pretty amazing. It's pretty pretty cool. Now that I've seen the snow, I'll get to the top of this ridge. I'm not too far, but it's pretty steep, so definitely gonna want to have both hands available in case I slip. While the winds were roaring on the heights, I somehow managed to get a clip of this horned lark. It's pretty windy. I wonder what that is calling. Must be a squirrel or something. On my last morning in Colorado, I went back to the river to see if I could find American dippers again. It was well worth the trip. Alright, well I followed a path down to the river and I ended up exactly where I needed to be. So, just saw a dipper flying around. So I'm gonna turn this off, try to locate one and get started. There's a pair of American crows behind me that I just pulled out a trout from the river. I think it was already dead, but they're picking it apart under the rocks. It's pretty cool. I was just taking pictures of this crow here, and I just saw a little mink or some like little mammal that resembles that on the rocks over there. It ran into the bushes. I'm gonna wait to see if that comes back out because that'd be a really cool animal to photograph. The mink didn't show up again, so I turned my attention back to the river where another spotted sandpiper was bobbing along the rocks. I had to be a bit more patient this morning, but another American dipper did finally show. Alright, well I'd say that was pretty successful. I was able to see and photograph my first adult American dipper, and then I also saw that juvenile again, assuming it's probably the same bird. I was just walking upstream to see if I could find another dipper, and that little mink or whatever that little mammal was popped up right in front of me. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can track this thing down and try to get some more pictures. I couldn't have asked for a better time, and by the end of the week, I had seen 75 bird species. Wait, make that 76. I can't believe it. I'm on a hike and I just saw my lifer dusky grouse. It had just crossed the path in front of me into some grasses, and then I found actually 3 of them together. I got to photograph them, take some videos. My first grouse species I've ever seen, and a really cool experience overall. No way, last day leaving Colorado. Sick. There's a wandering garter snake. That is so cool looking. Oh my goodness. All right, gonna let him go. Bye, friend. That was so cool.
Into the rocks he slithers.